Hey, World History. Happy week 3 of distance learning. First of all, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. I know this time is really difficult for all of us. So please, if you need anything the next several weeks, however long it is until we see each other again in person, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Remind, through email, or on Google Classroom. I'm at my computer all day long from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I can get back to you very, very quickly. Also, I'm going to be scheduling check-ins, optional check-ins for you all. More about that in just a little bit. But anyway, this is probably what you all want to know. What is happening with the end of quarter 3, the beginning of quarter 4, and your grades. So I have made for you all a Google Doc that explains everything that I'm just going to go over a bit with you now. As you are all probably well aware at this point, quarter 3 ends March 16th. So that is all of the work from February 4th to March 16th, including the museum paper if you did it. That is your quarter 3 grade. So everything that was assigned between the 17th and this Friday, the 3rd, is enrichment only and will not be graded. It will not affect your grade in any way at all. So that is just to keep you stimulated. It's to keep you learning. It's to keep you in a routine while we rolled out this distance learning plan. So if you did the work and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I did all this work for nothing, you really did yourself a favor because you got yourself into that routine of doing work on your own and making sure that you are ready for the next steps in this distance learning endeavor. So this is the big thing. Starting Monday, the 6th, we're starting quarter 4, and all the work that I and all of your teachers assign you is now mandatory. So you need to make sure that you are on top of deadlines and doing the assignments on Google Classroom. For social studies, your classwork is only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the assignments will go live at midnight on Tuesday, Thursday. They'll be due by 11:59 p.m. So you have a full 24 hours to do them. Now, with all that said, you're probably wondering if and how you can bring up your 3rd quarter grades. And the good news is you have 3 ways that you can bring up your grades, but you are going to have to do some work by Thursday night to do that. So there are 2 assignments on Google Classroom that were homework assignments that several of you either didn't complete or handed in incomplete. And those are the 2 crash courses that we did this marking period, Crash Course 13 and Crash Course 16. You either complete the assignment, the rest of the assignment that you didn't do, or hand it in if you didn't hand it in, and you can get some partial credit there. Again, those are on Google Classroom. So if you go into the West Africa and the Muslim world under classwork, you'll see them. Also, for those of you that did the museum day paper, many of you told me that you were unable to because of health concerns with the coronavirus, and that is totally okay. You were not penalized if you were one of those people. If you did the paper and it was 3 paragraphs, I gave you full credit. So those of you that didn't do the paper, you now have the opportunity to get an easy 100 project grade by doing the same thing for a virtual exhibit. So I found a really great website that has a lot of different ideas for virtual exhibits. So 12 world-class museums you can visit online. So one of them is the Guggenheim Museum. So if you click in the links in the article, it'll bring you to the virtual exhibit of your choice. And of course, it's going to take forever to load. So yeah, here's an example of a virtual exhibit. And you'll just follow the same guidelines in the museum paper, which is also on Google Classroom, to write your assignment. And again, You just do it and you follow the guidelines. It's an easy 100 project grade. So the third way that you can do that is this West Africa web quest. Now, this was a classwork assignment that was actually assigned on March 2nd. I ended up counting this as an extra credit assignment. So if you did it, you automatically got the extra credit. If you didn't do it, it doesn't affect your grade. But if you want to, you need to get that to me by Thursday night at 9 p.m. So if you want to do any of these three options, the web quest, the museum day paper, or handing in incomplete crash course assignments, all of those are due by 9 p.m. on Thursday the 2nd, so that I can finalize grades for Friday. Finally, I'll be having our first optional Zoom check-in meeting on Thursday the 2nd at 10:30 in the morning. That is completely optional, but it is an opportunity for you to check in with your classmates and to, for us to have any conversations about how I can best support you through this time, because it's uncharted territory for all of us, and it's a really weird time. So, and I would love to see all of you. So until we see each other again, my darlings, be well.